that phone of yours can be a fantastic marketing medium, but there's a catch. Telemarketing has a terrible reputation. I want to bring telemarketing to you in an entirely different way. It's a way of using your phone to build relationships, create trust, and establish personal one-to-one contact with your customers and your potential customers. Well, the most important tip I can give you is this: forget one-call telemarketing and think long-term. Now, by that, I mean establishing and building long-term relationships with your prospects when you contact them by phone. Use your telemarketing to get to know these folks and their businesses. With each call, you want to establish a personal one-to-one dialogue and find out a little more about what you can do for them. And that's not completely discovered in a single phone call. And here is where so many sales organizations fail at telemarketing. Their strategy is short-sighted, their focus misdirected, and that's because rather than focusing on those long-term relationship-building aspects of telemarketing, these folks want the quick sales. They're looking for the hot leads, the prospects who are primed and ready for a face-to-face sales appointment. Now, if that's your strategy, your telemarketing will fail. You'll walk away from your telemarketing projects frustrated, discouraged, and convinced telemarketing just doesn't work. So do yourself a favor. Forget one-call telemarketing. Think instead of those follow-up calls, or put another way, use that phone of yours to identify key prospects and then build a list of these qualified sales prospects who you can develop into becoming your customers. And here's how you do it. Your initial cold calls are to identify these prospects, not make the sale. That comes later. So for now, focus on finding the folks interested in your particular product or service. That's the purpose of your first call, qualifying your prospects. And from there, your follow-up calls take over. Is that if you decide to outsource your telemarketing and sales prospecting, be careful who you hire. The person you put on the phone for you speaks volumes about you, about your sales organization, and your business. After all, it's your brand, it's your reputation that's on the line. So be careful who you hire for your over-the-phone sales projects. And outsourcing to call centers is fine for high-volume cookie-cutter telemarketing, but this is not the kind of telemarketing I'm suggesting you try, especially if your business is small business. My advice is test your telemarketing on a much smaller scale, something far more personal than the services that you get with the large high-volume call centers. My advice is test your telemarketing in a much smaller way. This specialized small business telemarketing service is what I offer at Marketing Direct. My service is specifically for small business. We're building long-term relationships with your customer and your prospect base. It is what drives your business.